Exoprimal. You play some kind of robot dude Gundam machines with dinosaurs and you fight dinosaurs or something. Or maybe it's dudes in suits. I don't know. I'll tell you this. I ain't going to be playing that game at all. I don't exactly know what the game's about. Some people apparently really like it. But the news here from Bounding into Comics is Capcom advertises Exoprimal with drag queens in the West, VTubers in Japan. And here is a picture of two clowns, I guess. I mean, look, it was described to be by burlesque dancers that drag queens are basically clowns. And not clown in the derogatory sense, like quite literally an individual who dresses up in bombastic, ostentatious appearance for humorous reasons. Personally, I think it's kind of gross what they're doing. Like, I mean, quite literally like licking their fingers and doing whatever. I'm not a fan of it. I don't care if you want to do it, but I will tell you this, Capcom. If this is what you want to do to promote your game, I'm going to stay very far away from your game. And I assume most people who are probably supposed to be buying the game that you expect them to probably will do the exact same thing. But here's the thing. In Japan, they use VTubers. VTubers are automatically animated anime girls. And so the argument being brought up here, and why I find this story fascinating is, well, you're mad about drag queens, but what do VTubers have to do with anything? A lot, actually. I can break it down for you. See, VTubers play video games, and they have anime characters that move based on how they talk and, the person. So the video capture has you, or I think it might be just be audio based. The anime character stands there, you talk, and then its mouth moves, making it look like it's talking while someone plays video games. That I get. That's why they market it that way. Because they're like, hey, here's a thing that people do. It's a very popular form of content. Let's create one with our video game. Normally, they play other video games. We have a new video game. Let's show VTubers doing it. In the West, they said, for some reason, seemingly, for no apparent reason, drag queens will do it. Okay. Look, like I said, I don't give a crap about drag queens. Somebody wants to be a drag queen, you be a drag queen. You want to do a drag show, you do a drag show. It's the involving kids I don't like. And that's the point. When you go to Exoprimal and you look at their YouTube trailer release date, let me show you. So you got, this guy wearing a suit or whatever and a sword, and there's dinosaurs or something, and dinosaurs are coming out of a portal. Now take a look at some of these comments. You scroll down past all these videos, all the Steven Crowder. Someone said, this is the realization of what a child sees when they're playing with their toy dinosaurs and Gundam models. That is exactly it. They are desperate to put drag queens in front of children. Why? Drag is not appropriate for kids. This person with fake breasts and cleavage sticking out is not appropriate for kids. And I got to be honest, neither is an adult woman doing the exact same thing. Now, if a woman has boobs and she's wearing a V-neck or something, you see cleavage, I'd be like, it is what it is. Women have boobs. I'm not going to fault a woman for existing with breasts, but a man choosing to put them on and then display fake cleavage is something entirely different. That being said, if I was organizing a promo and wanted a woman and a women or a woman and a man or a woman's involvement in any way, I would say, don't do the cleavage. Like, we're just trying to be family friendly here. If a woman was busty and she was wearing a shirt and you could see she had big boobs, I ain't going to complain about it. That's her body. I mean, it is what it is. But you don't need to pull it down so you can see the cleavage. That is getting weird, I guess. Now, there's some questions about boobs in general and whether or not they should be even, women should be allowed to cover them up or something. But let me just say outright, if I was promoting a game, I wouldn't want a dude sitting there with no shirt on either. Probably not appropriate. Can guys walk around outside with no shirts on? They're allowed to. Can women? In some places, yes. In many places, no. Well, you make an argument about the nipple, fine. Maybe women should be allowed to. In New York, they can. That doesn't change the fact that in your marketing and promo stuff, you don't want guys taking their shirts off or women pulling down their shirts so you can see their cleavage. That's just me. Here's the story. Well, Capcom Japan grants VTuber Botan early access to promote the upcoming Exoprimal, Capcom USA hosts drag stream to advertise the game's open beta. Okay. Why? The comparison was raised by a Twitter user who shared side-by-side screenshots of Capcom USA and Capcom Japan. It's drag players Deer and Bikticha Puddin. Okay. In contrast, Capcom Japan features HoloLive VTuber Shishiro Botan, accompanied by fellow streamers Takane Lui and Tokoyami Towa. Amazing. Wow. Based on Twitch's tracker's third-party data, we know that Capcom USA's Twitch stream saw a peak of 553 viewers live on Twitch. They also had an average of 422 viewers, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Botan's stream saw over 115,000 viewers tuning in. It is worth noting that VTuber has 1.31 million subscribers on YouTube compared to Capcom's USA's 69,900 Twitch followers. Here's the funny thing. There's a reason why they have no followers. It's a reason why their marketing doesn't work. Who wants to watch that? Unlike Capcom's YouTube and Twitch channels mainly used to promote products, Botan's streams are typically for entertainment, even in cases of sponsored streams. Despite the language barrier, English-speaking fans have shared highlights of Botan's live stream. Those clips showcase Botan and her friends having fun with each other's company in Exoprimal. On the Capcom USA live stream, Deer and Bikticha Pudding also took part in a dare to eat as many dino tendies in hot sauce as they could handle. Bikticha Pudding, I don't understand what that is. Bikch also appears to have prominent fake nipples and exposed cleavage. Yes, great. Deer would take to social media to object to Haru47 numero 2's original tweet comparing the streams, writing, LOL, the amount of comments here asking what drag has to do with gaming in favor of VTubers. Now I'm all for VTubing, but generally, what inherently do VTubers have to do with dinosaur mecha game seems just as unrelated as drag. Personally, I like both. You are wrong. Okay. VTubers play video games. They are characters on screen that when you speak, they speak and people watch the video game play. That's it. So like on Twitch, a person will have a camera on them and they'll play a game. You can see the person as they play the game and talk. VTubers are animated versions of supposedly the player. That's it. VTubers can play any game. It's an anime character. Not to mention, anime characters are not inappropriate for children. Drag is inappropriate for children. Capcom has been embracing political correctness. This is not political correctness. It is cult wokeness. It is grooming. It is pedophilia related. It's all a big component of this weird goal to get sexualized content in front of children because these people are weirdos. In 2020, Capcom suffered a ransomware attack and subsequent leaks. One of the leaks included alleged business strategies on political correctness. The alleged presentation slides discuss avoiding language deemed discriminatory or obscene, avoiding unequal or stereotypical depictions of certain races and sexualities with positive portrayals instead, and including gender-neutral cosmetic options. In 2021, Resident Evil 4 VR would be censored for a modern audience, removing dialogue deemed sexist, with an executive producer in 2022 insisting some of this stuff doesn't age well and no longer fitted the franchise. Street Fighter 6 is also ditching sex in the character creator with two body types, one of them always wearing a bra, and introduces a character called Eternity, widely believed to be either transgender or non-binary. Eternity. You know, I played, what's that Dark Souls game or whatever that came out? Everyone was really excited for it. And it's like, choose your body type. And I'm like, body type? And it's like type 1, type 2. And I'm like, what does that mean? I was like, the female body type is type 2. What is that? You got type 1 and type A. That way they're both on the top. You can say male and female. What's the problem? What's wrong with these people? It's just destroying and corrupting people's minds. And they're desperately trying to get this in front of kids. That's the point. With this game, Exoprimal, it's basically dinosaurs and robots and space fighting. Yeah, for kids. I mean, I got to be honest. It sounds like the stupidest game I've ever heard of. I don't know if you're a fan of it, by all means, be a fan of it. But like, they're in a spaceship. There's time travel, robot suits, Iron Man suits or something, and fighting dinosaurs. Okay, I guess. Look, I'll say this. I can respect and appreciate trying to create something new. That's for sure. Thank you for trying. But why are you why is your marketing drag queens promoting it to kids? You see, that's the weird stuff that they're doing that ruins it. If they made just this game and they promote it through normal means, I'd be like, look, guys, give the weird game a try. We want to build new culture and we want to explore new ideas. The superhero stuff, just rewrite, reboot, remake, etc. But then they make this stuff and they're like, and here are two men dressed as female clowns with exaggerated sexual organs, and it's like secondary sexual characteristics. I'll call it that. And it's like, what? Why? How is this going to promote your game? Game? I don't know what it is they're promoting, man, but whatever. I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up tonight at 8 p.m. over at youtube.com/TimcastIRL. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all then.